I think it's time to put Demi Lovato into maybe some kind of rehab facility because this latest comment or this little tirade that she just went on clearly qualifies her to be a mental patient, at the very least. Because she just made this comment and she's standing firm on the comment that she made. She basically has come out and said that gender reveal parties are transphobic. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, what in the hell is she talking about? What is she talking about? She even went on to say something about along the lines of that boys can have vaginas and girls can have penises. And I'm like, oh my God. And have you noticed it's a reoccurring theme that is mainly PC liberal women that push this crap? Because I remember a few months ago, and I never got around to doing a video on it, and I wish I had, where you had another PC woman and she was being interviewed by, I think it was Tucker Carlson, and she was talking about almost on the same lines of what she's saying, but it was something slightly different, but it was in that same ballpark. And I'm like, what is your end game here? What are you really trying to push? And then I was looking at a clip that's on the page 6 website that I'm gonna read from, where you even had people who are in the academy who are looking at her funny, like, Demi Lovato, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. Because, many people who are in Hall T, while I do believe that many of them have some issues, I don't think many of them will take it to that extreme. Some probably will, but I want to believe that some won't. That they still have some kind of logic in that brain of theirs. Because all logic is lost on this one. Now, we all know Demi Lovato has a history of drug use. That's no surprise. Like back when she got started in her career, it had came out that I think she used to do heroin or something like that. Or some kind of drug, some kind of narcotic. I'm almost wanting to believe that she has now found a bag to dive her nose back into. And she might be using again to come up with this conclusion. Now I'm going to go ahead and read this article. Demi Lovato is sorry not sorry for calling the gender reveal party trend transphobic. The 28-year-old pop star shared a lengthy Instagram post originally shared by transgender rights activist Alec Menon on Thursday in an effort to shed light on a belief system that presumes non-trans people to be more natural than trans people. See what I mean? They're actually trying to make it seem like people who are trans or people who are non-trans, basically people who are normal, are not more normal than those who are considered to be trans. I've seen so many pictures where you've had people who are born women who have transitioned into a man, quote unquote, and you see them and they are pregnant, but they have the facial structure of a man. And then they try to say, oh, now men can get pregnant. That's not normal. One, to do that and then claim that men can get pregnant, that's not normal. Okay, fine. I'll meet you where you're at. If I want to see a man get pregnant and see him push a 5-pound child out of his you know what. Do that and I will be impressed. I will be shocked. But that's not going to happen because that person at the end of the day still has the internal workings of a woman. But they're trying to push on, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. I'm already halfway there with this crap that she's talking about. The explainer states that it is both insincere and incorrect to pretend that gender reveal parties are not transphobic. To who exactly? To you? You are in the minority. But nowadays, that don't really mean nothing because look at how many rights the Academy is getting nowadays, and they are in the minority. It says, this is not about political correctness. It's just correct, the post adds. We condemn gender reveals not because of our identity, but because of reality. Listen, if these people want to have a gender reveal party for their child, whether it be a boy or girl, two girls and two boys, or a boy and a girl like twins, then they have every right to do it. See, here's the thing. They already are trying to throw this label on to children before they even leave the womb. They're just telling if it's a boy or if it's a girl. And it goes all the way back to them pronouns. Let's not call them boy. Let's not call them girl. Let's call them and they. Y'all, it's some weirdos in this world. You're looking at one on your screen. And the thing is, it's like, who's asking for this? Like, really, who is asking for this to happen? I'm wondering if she's doing this for attention because her career has stalled and she needs a boost. Gender reveals are based on the illusion that genitals equals gender and that there are only two options, boy or girl. The post continued. This is what she said. She said gender reveals are based on the illusion. Illusion, basically something that's not real. That genitals equal gender. I could have sworn that if a boy has a penis, that means he's a male, and that if a girl had a vagina, that means she's a female. What is not clicking here? XY and XX. XY is a boy, XX is a girl. But see, this is when they try to redesign and rewrite science. Science does not dwell with them. If they could abolish science today from the dictionary, just the word science, because everything after science that goes with it, they would. Because this is the world that they want to create to be in their own illusion. I don't know if y'all watched the show WandaVision, but basically in the show, she's created this whole world with her and Vision. You know, Vision was still alive, and how she would want it in her happy life based on some sitcoms. There's more to it, but that's as far as I'm going to go with that. The people in Hall T and people like Demi Lovato are like Wanda, creating an illusion that's not real to anyone else, but it is real to them. But they want to portray it as real to everyone else because they have tricked themselves into believing it is real. And they had the nerve to take Hall T out of the World Health Organization book and replace it with gaming. Are you kidding me? Sure, there are some gamers out there and everything like that, but I don't think they are going this far. This definition erases the fact that there are boys with vaginas and girls with penises, and that there are people who are neither boys nor girls. The idea that sex is based on genitalia is inconsistent with science. No, Demi, everything that you said up until this point is inconsistent with science. It's inconsistent with logic, and it's inconsistent with reality. She needs her head examined. Like, if they want to talk about science, they need to do a lobotomy on her and donate it to science to see what the hell is going on up there. If she even has a brain, it's probably nothing but air. Hence the term airhead, because that's exactly what she sounds like right now. She's not making any type of sense whatsoever in any of her statements. Lovato got some support from fans, but many followers on her comments disagree with her declaration, with one user writing, "Baby girl, most of parents just want to celebrate that they're having a baby, not the gender of a baby. Let people do what they want," another said, "and mind your business." Lovato is a member of the Academy, which I did not know, but now reading all of this, I can see that. In January 2020, she told Andy Cohen of her sexual fluidity, "I'm still figuring it out." Well, that means she's still confused. Well, that was a year ago, so I wonder if she's still confused now. It's amazing. She announces she's a part of the Academy, and then she comes out and she says this crap, which makes no sense. None of it makes any sense. It's almost like when some people end up being in that Academy, they act even more weirder than they were before they came out and announced that they're part of the Academy. But yeah, Demi Lovato, you have some issues. And it has nothing to do with your beliefs of gender reveal parties being transphobic, or boys being born with vaginas and girls being born with a penis and everything like that. I could have sworn if a boy was born with if that's the case, then, you know, that means that they're either a boy or they're a girl. There are cases, of course, with the hermaphrodite, but that's very rare. At which point the parent will decide which way they're going to go with the sex of the child. But at the end of the day, there's only two sexes: boy and girl. XX for the girl and XY for the boy. That is basic science. What are they not getting? What is she not understanding? But they keep trying to rewrite everything, and if you speak out against it and say, you know, what it is, then they'll say you're wrong, and then they'll throw the label on you of being this and that phobic. They can throw it. Listen, they can throw whatever label on me, but I'll throw a label back on them, and that is, you are a fucking lunatic. You are a psycho, and you need to be committed. I swear they better check this woman's blood and to see if she's using again, because she sounds like she's on that stuff. They need to check around her nostrils. Look at her eyes. Get her tested. And after they do that, still have her committed. Because she is insane. This is the downside to social media, because now everybody has a voice that doesn't really need to have a voice. I'm just being honest. She doesn't need to have a voice. What she just needs to do is go sit down somewhere, maybe write some music. Nah, don't write no music, because then she might put her thoughts into song. Just go sit down. Be quiet. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you text the number pinned in the comments below so you can receive notifications every time I upload a new video.